There are classes of people when it comes to spiritual development in this world. Broadly, there are two categories of people. One category includes the multitudes who are engaged in material pursuits. They are looking for things of this world and by and large are out of touch with the spiritual worlds. The connection between the vital body and this dense body is so tight in those people. It's not loose to promote any spiritual work. It's so tight. That is for the multitude. And then there is another category of people. They are the sensitives. For those people, the connection between the dense body and the vital body is loose. So they are more sensitive to spiritual things. Between these sensitives, there are two categories or two classes of sensitives. Those who are attuned to the spiritual world or to the spiritual vibration. We have the voluntary, positively developed person, and we have the involuntary, negatively developed person. Here is a depiction, this diagram, that gives us a look at the positively developed person, how his or her spiritual currents move. The currents move in a clockwise direction. The second picture indicates the negatively developed person, and the vibration, the currents, move in either clockwise direction. This is how it is. But there is one commonality between them. Both classes are sensitive to the spiritual vibration. They are above the ordinary people who more or less know nothing, are ignorant of the spiritual world. Let us now talk about the positive spiritual development. In lifetime, a human being is required to become more soulful, to do more of the good things, to develop the soul qualities. And key to the development of these soul qualities are these two things: conscience and virtue. Those things as to guide our conduct. Virtue and conscience. So as progressively the individual focuses more on things that are virtuous and the conscience becomes sharper and sharper, something happens. The individual ceases to operate in the lower desires, but focuses more on the higher desires. You can reference our lecture number 2, number 3, and number 6, where we talk about this into details. Let us take note. The higher desires and living the good life, they impact the two higher ethers of the vital body. We ever talked about the vital body before, and we said that the reflecting ether and the light ether are the two higher aspects. We'll be seeing them again. Let us remember that the extract from the threefold material bodies, we are talking about the dense body, the vital body, and the desire body. That extract constitutes the threefold soul. Now, progressively, as we use the conscious soul, the intellectual soul, and the emotional soul, they, as one, transform and give birth to the spiritual body, to the soul body. What we are supposed to do is to be doing the good things, operate in the higher worlds. Our higher desires are very important.